Right now at 5:30, Florida's social media laws in the high court tonight. New in-depth reporting on how this hearing today could fundamentally change the way some of the largest social media companies police their own users. And the U.S. Supreme Court today hearing arguments over the state laws in Florida and Texas on social media companies. The key question before the high court, whether or not states can limit how companies remove content on their platforms. State law in Florida makes it illegal for tech companies to ban candidates on the ballot and allows those companies to be sued for violating the state law. So tonight, Eric Waxler here going in depth on this issue and talking to experts about what this ruling could actually mean for the future of social media.
Supreme Court's going to hear argument this morning about whether big tech has a right to censor you.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis used social media Monday morning to send out a message about the fight over the power of social media companies to remove political posts.
Florida passed protections 3 years ago for individuals who've been deplatformed or censored based on the content or viewpoint of their political speech.
Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, millions of Americans post all kinds of politically related content. The question is, can those companies decide how to deal with what they see as spam, hate speech, and election misinformation?
Generally, the law has shied away from forcing businesses to speak in any particular manner.
Stetson Law professor Catherine Cameron is a First Amendment law expert. She says Florida and Texas are arguing the social media sites should be considered common carriers. Those are businesses like railroads and airlines that are open to the general public and can be regulated by the government from discriminating.
The social media companies say that they are more like newspapers and bookstores, which have traditionally been treated as companies that do curate the information that they put out, and they are free from government mandated speech.
We also talked with Texas Attorney Jeremy Rosenthal. He says the debate is fascinating to watch.
We so jealously guard our First Amendment rights that when the government gets involved, that's when it gets really, really tricky. Where's the line that they can draw?
Rosenthal says the Supreme Court has said in the past social media platforms are the 21st century version of a town square.
That's Facebook. That's Twitter or X. That's Instagram. That's all these platforms where you can exchange ideas, and not just exchange ideas, but you can watch, you can learn. That's also First Amendment activity too.
Supreme Court justices also questioned the possibility of Florida's law being too broad, meaning it could cover other online sites like Amazon, Uber, and even Etsy. The Biden administration is siding with those challenging the laws in Florida and Texas, and lawyers for former President Trump are urging Florida to uphold the laws. Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.